The Church Growth and Giving Show, your resource for growing faithful communities. Brought to you by Vanco, helping tens of thousands of churches thrive for over 20 years. Join Jordan and Andy as they share insights drawn from decades of church giving and engagement expertise.
We're tackling a big topic today, the future of church tech in 2025. It's impossible to imagine trying to run a modern church without digital tools, and the pace of change is only getting faster.
It can be a blur. I remember when churches scrambled to get live streaming up during the pandemic, and now it's not just a stopgap, it's part of the core experience. Technology isn't replacing the heart of ministry, it's amplifying it.
That's such a great way to put it. I think a lot of pastors still wrestle with the idea that tech might somehow dilute the message. But the truth is, it can actually help people engage more deeply.
Think about multimedia presentations during sermons. Instead of just hearing the word, people see it come alive with scripture visuals, lyric overlays, even short video clips that set the tone. That's impact.
It's not just about being online, it's about reaching people where they are.
That's the shift we're seeing. Tools that support real-time chat, even live polls during the service. They're making digital ministry interactive, not just consumable.
Churches using Vanco's giving tool within the live stream seamlessly blend worship and generosity. It's integrated, not transactional.
That's the magic of modern tools. They extend beyond Sunday mornings. Think about how social media has transformed community engagement. It's the new church lobby.
It really is a gathering place. Instead of a handshake after service, it's a comment on someone's prayer post or a like on a worship clip that extends connection all week.
Platforms like Facebook or Instagram become spaces for midweek devotionals, live check-ins, even virtual Bible studies. When you mix that with reliable communication tools like texting platforms or email campaigns, you're keeping people in the loop and spiritually fed.
Churches used to think of it as a bulletin board. Now it's more like a digital fellowship hall.
That's a perfect metaphor. You've got pastors doing daily devos on Instagram Reels, prayer groups happening in Facebook Messenger, even sermon snippets trending on TikTok. It's not gimmicky, it's strategic.
Yeah, and it keeps the conversation going throughout the week. So Sunday doesn't feel like a one and done. People are engaging with Scripture, encouraging each other, even inviting friends digitally.
And the beauty is, it's scalable. A 10-minute clip from Sunday can be turned into 5 different posts across multiple platforms. One message, 5 touch points.
Online giving is another key component. A few years ago, a lot of churches weren't even thinking about online giving. Now it's one of the biggest drivers of generosity.
The data backs it up. Recurring digital givers often donate twice as much over time compared to one-time donors because it's easy. You don't have to give each time, you set it and it runs in the background.
It's also less awkward for guests. If someone wants to give, they can just text a number or tap a button. It's on their terms.
From the church admin side, the time saved with digital tools is huge. Managing volunteers, planning events, tracking budgets, it's a whole ecosystem now.
Churches are organizations, and like any organization, a solid back-end system helps things run smoothly. That's where CHMS platforms like Planning Center or ACS really shine.
And they're not standalone anymore. Tools like Vanco integrate with dozens of these systems, so your giving data flows directly into your reporting tools, which then shape how you plan, who you follow up with. It's all connected.
And you don't need loads of tech knowledge to understand it.
It's pretty simple. Most of these platforms are designed with ministry in mind, not just spreadsheets. When churches combine them with communication and engagement tools, they build ministry that's responsive and ready for anything.
Let's keep digging into that, because if virtual worship is already the new norm, what's next?
I'd say hybrid services are becoming the baseline, not the bonus. People want the flexibility to engage when and where it works for them, and honestly, why shouldn't they have that?
I think about families juggling sports, travel, and caregiving. Their life doesn't pause for Sunday morning. But when churches offer real-time options and on-demand replays, it keeps people spiritually connected even if they're not physically in the pews.
Interactivity is now the differentiator. It's not just watching a stream, it's participating. Features like live prayer walls, comment threads, and even post-sermon Zoom groups promote engagement.
Zoom groups after a live stream, it's like digital coffee hour. Sometimes people are more open in those settings than face to face.
There's a certain vulnerability that comes from being in your own space, on your own terms. Churches that tap into that create deep, authentic engagement.
Let's talk about mobile giving. You mentioned it earlier, but I think it deserves another spotlight. Text to give, mobile apps, recurring giving, it's never been easier.
Right, and the personalization is next level now. You can send a thank you message that's customized, or set up a giving campaign that connects directly to your church's vision, any ministry or program.
And it lowers the barrier for younger givers, right? A lot of Gen Z and millennials never carry cash, but they always have their phones.
Church tech isn't just about convenience, but also meeting people where they are. Mobile first giving is part of that.
Switching gears, what about digital management tools? There's so much happening behind the scenes to keep churches running, and tech can really make that smoother.
Volunteer scheduling, attendance tracking, small group coordination. If you're still using spreadsheets or paper sign up sheets, you're spending way more time than you need to. Systems like church windows streamline everything.
And when those tools talk to each other, like when your CHMS updates your donor list automatically or syncs attendance with follow up workflows,
That's a well oiled machine. Bottom line, less time on admin tasks means more time for ministry. Whether that's meeting with a family, prepping a sermon, or just being available, that time matters.
let's not forget the more innovative stuff too. AI, VR, even AR coming into play. I know it sounds sci fi, but it's already happening.
We've seen churches experimenting with AI sermon prep, automated email follow ups, and even virtual reality worship environments. Like VR Church, full on avatar driven services in the metaverse.
I read about that. People with headsets entering immersive sanctuaries, it's not replacing traditional worship, but it's offering an option for folks who need something different.
And that's the whole point of this tech evolution. It's not about replacing sacred spaces, it's about expanding them, meeting people across geography, time zones, and even platforms.
That's such a compelling vision. But tech only works when people know how to use it.
You can invest in the best tools on the market, but if your team doesn't know how to run them, they're just gadgets. Training is where it all starts.
Churches need to create safe spaces for learning. No one wants to feel like they're bad at tech. So whether it's walkthrough videos, printed guides, or even buddy systems, support makes the difference.
It's for volunteers, too. You've got teens running cameras, retirees managing check ins, and parents handling live stream audio. Everyone's learning together. The more accessible you make the tech, the smoother Sunday mornings run.
Smart churches assign a tech lead, someone who can be the go-to when a mic cuts out or a screen freezes. It takes the pressure off the pastor and keeps things calm.
That's real ministry leadership, creating systems that empower others. The better those systems are, the more time you reclaim for what truly matters. People.
Let's talk balance for a minute. There's this tension between tradition and innovation. Some folks still want printed bulletins, while others prefer a text alert with a link. It doesn't have to be either or.
You nailed it. Hybrid ministry isn't just about online versus in person, it's about honoring both. Let digital tools support your mission, not define it. Keep what's sacred, but embrace what's helpful.
Like offering both a paper tithing envelope and a QR code for mobile giving. Same goal, different access points.
It's about invitation, not expectation. When you design with that mindset, you create a church where everyone feels welcome, no matter their tech comfort level.
One thing we can't ignore is digital security. If you're collecting donations, storing data, and streaming services, you've got to protect your church family.
That's non negotiable. Things like two-factor authentication, encrypted platforms, and regular training around phishing scams are part of digital discipleship now.
It builds trust. When people know their info is safe, they engage more freely. Partnering with platforms that specialize in church needs is the smart move.
Don't just grab the cheapest tech out there. Look for solutions built for ministry. Vanco is a great example. They understand the nuances of church operations and build in the right safeguards.
So here we are in a fast-moving time. Digital ministry isn't a trend, it's a transformation, and churches that embrace it, they're the ones thriving.
Because it's not about chasing the latest gadget. It's about deepening relationships extending your reach, and freeing up time to actually be the church.
So, whether you're just starting with live streaming or knee deep in AI workflows, the real question is, how will you use tech to serve your people better, and how will it help you grow generosity, strengthen community, and magnify your mission? For any church leader listening, now's the time. Start small, stay focused, and know you're not alone. Tools like Vanco, resources like this podcast, we're here to help.
Download the full Church Tech Trends Guide if you haven't yet. It's packed with insights and real world tools to get you going. If this episode sparked ideas for your ministry, share it with a friend or church team member. We've got more episodes coming that'll help you grow your church and your giving, so stay curious, stay connected, and keep doing good work.
Please like and subscribe to our channel for the latest updates. It also helps support us in creating free materials and content to empower you and other churches to live out your mission.